Most agents going into 2026 think their problems with their meta leads is lead quality. In reality, the real problem is what happens after the prospects makes that click. In today's video, I'll be breaking down what a good versus bad quality micro qualification question looks like. We don't just want them filling out the form, we want detailed questions to make sure we understand their current situation. I'll cover how psychologically we can ask the right questions to make sure they're still engaged and look like we're the ideal outcome for them. I'll walk you through the ACE framework, showing you the exact systems you can use today so you don't have to be left guessing what you have to do after today's video. And quick heads up, if you're really struggling with running your own meta ads and just want to get it simple and done, click the link below. My booking link is there. I'll be personally taking the first 50 calls. We can dive into your current situation and I'll show you the exact systems we can use to really up your deal flow going into 2026. No further ado, let's get into today's video. Amazing. Welcome to today's video, everybody. Today we'll be covering on the exact questions you need to ask in your instant forms to convert leads effectively. Our goal isn't just trying to get the name, number, email. We're trying to get actionable questions to get them in a state where they're motivated to either buy or sell with you as their agent. By using these short micro questions, we can really engage the clients without asking too many questions to make them feel overwhelmed. The real overall goal here is to get them on an appointment on a one-on-one call similar to what you would do on a Zoom or a Google Meets, trying to qualify them and see if they would be a good fit to work with you. You never just want to give yourself up because then you look like you're too desperate for everyone. We want to get so narrow to make you feel like the other way around, not you chasing their business, the other way around. So understanding micro qualifications. So these are just short questions we put in the instant form itself to making sure the lead is qualified to even work with us in the first place. Example of a micro question could be timeline. So I put 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, and then 6 months to a year. So if it's any more than that, I still keep them as a lead because any client is like, these clients are still potential clients going in the future, but I just nurture them for longer. So when they do come up to that time, I'm still the ideal choice of agent. So what we do here is we have that timeline, simple question, multiple choice. You always want to add one of the choices as just browsing or curious to look at whatever you have in service, just because you don't want them to feel overwhelmed to ask a question that they didn't click on the form for. You want to minimize decision making to making sure that they can actually tell us the truth. So if we add too many questions too, they could get mixed up. Make it plain and simple. Like we said, same with the funnel. Super easy systems just to bring them down. I did a similar video on this in the past. This is a little different because now we're focused on just the questions itself instead of the whole instant form. But these questions are just crucial to ask to not make them feel overwhelmed, but also make them motivated to buy or sell with you as their top agent. So the micro qualification framework we use here, so it's the ACE framework as you see on the right. So the ACE framework, as you see the 3 crucial essentials right there, each question with this ACE framework is so crucial because one complements the other. One of them gets them motivated to sell or buy, and they all complement each other. We don't use emotion, guys, we use logistics. So what we do, so humans, they think emotionally, then purchase logistically. So what we're doing here is really just diving into the little bit of the pain points, seeing if, okay, when you bought a house, it was X amount, now it's tripled or doubled, whatever it is, example, right? We're trying to get that into that purchasing future facing stage. We're not trying to emotionally get them like, oh, like example, someone died, you have to sell your house. We're trying to dive into a little bit of pain, but make it as logistic as possible for you as this top specialized agent. If you use this framework, it'll be so easy for you to convert these leads into booked appointments to qualify them yourself. And also we have a whole document below for the exact systems and questions you could be asking below. It's the second link, I believe. Once you click that, you'll see everything we'll learn in today's video and how to implement it into your business today. Effective appointment questions. So these are the questions that are so crucial to add into these instant forms to really qualify and get them in a one-on-one call similar to what you would do on Zoom or Google Meets or in person. So as you see on the right here, are you looking to buy or sell a home? All these different questions like timeline, have you talked to anyone before? These are all really good questions, but we really want to get into like a buying stage, guys. We want to ask critical questions that are all listed below that are really going to motivate these people to buy or sell. These are still really crucial too, but I like doing it on the phone call. So much easier, quick and done. But I also do want to see when they are looking to buy or sell, because then I know which timeline to put them in for nurturing them for longer. Are we meeting up in sooner? Whatever it looks like. Just make it as effortless as possible for them to answer every question so they don't have to double look or make an untruth question just because it was one of the options. Make it so simple for them to follow through the whole funnel. Booking essentials you'll need to add into your lead form. The main part of the whole thing is to really just get in a call with them on the first place and book in for that appointment. So like I said, here at Moisten Agency, we have an ISA team that calls within minutes. You as a realtor, I know how it is. Maybe you're packed up with a whole day of showings or whatever. I get it. Call the next day. As soon as you see that lead come in, give them that phone call because that's so crucial because they're the hottest lead out right now. If they're replying to us, it's perfect. That's what we want. Close them, show them for a booking. Maybe you have a listing appointment, maybe you have a presentation, whatever it is, making sure you're meeting one-on-one is so crucial. So the checklist overview, all we're doing is emphasizing on the focus and clarity of each question we are asking. So as you see the checklist, what I like to do before I add a question, it's all in this checklist. So like we already talked about in the past videos, automations, calendar link, you guys already know by now. But if you guys haven't seen the last videos, all we're doing is sending out reminders and everything with the lead form that they did submit, as well as sending that calendar over link. So it's so simple for them just to book a call with you personally. So enhancing A/B split testing strategies. This is so crucial, guys. This is where we get to test and iterate. This is so important because when we go into ads and anything, it takes time, of course. This is not an overnight strategy where you can just become a millionaire as a real estate agent. This takes time. This is where we test the ads, get information back, and we know how to iterate and test to even enhance our progress. It's so crucial to understand you're keeping track of everything. You got to ask yourself these questions. You need to see, what is the main goal? So what is this goal with this campaign itself? Making sure those questions are tailored to that goal as well. What is your current level? So where are you at right now, and where is that going to be similar to your goal, but you want to know where you're at right now? And then when do you want to meet? All these questions are so crucial because they all complement each other, making sure they can book a calendar link with you. As we go here, when do you want to meet? They get to choose the time, not the you have your whole calendar there. They choose a time where they feel comfortable to meet with you. So crucial. And then what is the main goal? So you have a little more information on that person to really emphasize on their problems and their ideal outcome. So we're just future pacing them as much as possible. So optimizing and management. This is similar to the last slide where we just mentioned how we got to iterate and test. Like we said, the automations will do a lot of the work for you, but you still do need a call. You also do want to have that calendar link. So crucial that they get to pick when you're free, not the other way around. The main thing I want you guys to emphasize on this slideshow today is really just doing the A/B split testing. That is so crucial to find out what you need to iterate on. Most of the time, change is not good, but what we want is to find out what change would be perfect. So seek out for that information and look in the document below to have all your answers secured so you're not left second guessing on what you have to do and what not. If you really feel overwhelmed with all the qualified questions, all the meta ads thing, I know it's difficult, but going into 2026, if you don't start doing these digital ads, you're going to get left behind like all the other agents that are stuck in 2015 thinking all the other old strategies will still work. Yes, there's so many other strategies that do work, but Facebook is so predictable because we know how to change and iterate. If you want to make that change today, book that call below. I'll personally be taking them. We'll provide all the value that you'll need to really enhance your business and take you through a step-by-step system that is proven to work for your business going into 2026. If you're tired of seeing other agents like people at Moissanite Agency succeed and you want to be that agent, click the link below. We'll dive through their whole strategies, how we can change your business. No further ado, I'll see you guys in next week's video.